Hey, it's Dave Bishop from Halifax, Nova Scotia, and I'm here chatting with Staxx.
Welcome to this episode of Chatting with Staxx. I'm your host, Bill Staxx, and today I got Bishop.
This area, we are Scotians, Newfoundlanders. We are very proud people, and down here, we do not mind getting into a fight, and that's not just bikers. That's anybody, right? We treat everybody good, very well. But we don't take a lot. Everybody down here is a lot of tough people down here, right? A lot of stubborn people, a lot of pride down here. But Scotians and Newfoundland, Cape Breton, like it's rough. It's a rough place. You know,
it's a hard environment there, right?
Yeah, like good people though, but they don't bother nobody. But you know, there's a lot of moonshining and screeching and drinking and brawling, and everybody's sort of growing up. Like, you know, there's not a problem if you want to brawl it out and then pick each other up afterwards and have a beer.
Yeah,
you know, that's very normal for it down here.
So when you get out of jail, right? Yeah. Do you gravitate towards the motorcycle clubs then? You said that.
Yeah, I did. To that. I did. I started my journey. I was like 19, and I went 19 or 20. I went to Bacchus. I started hanging around with Bacchus, one of the oldest clubs in Canada. Really, they got over 50 years now. Like, they're a good group of solid old guys. Like, you know, like good guys. 81 wasn't around. So I went through Bacchus. I did my program. I got in with them guys, and you know, that's where I started at. Yep. And actually, one of the guys I started with, he's actually in there laying on my couch right now. Like, we're still together.
And so you prospected for them?
Yeah. They call it striking. They do, but I did striking for them. Yep.
And what was that experience like?
I should have never got a patch. I didn't listen to anything. I was there. I was an asset, but I was still stuck in street life, and still in that, like, nobody come. I listened to my old man, and very few people I'd listen to. I was not a great striker, man. I challenged everything, and I feel rules are meant to be broken, or you figure out the rules and you learn how to go weave between them. I like pushing the buttons and seeing what I can do, and that's not a good thing, but I have respect, so I'll push things that I think, in my opinion, shouldn't be there or something, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. But I shouldn't say I shouldn't have got it. I should have done a little more time to get it.
How long did it take you?
6 months.
And what's it like when you finally get your patch?
Man, it was when I put that on, it was like, I can't explain it. It's like, you know, when you're a kid and you got that first superhero suit on for going to trick-or-treating, you know what I mean? Like, it was like, man, I love this. I earned this, right? You know, like, I earned this. This is mine. This is the key. Like, it was like my shield, you know, like, it was great. But all the Bacchus guys put in my head, you know, it's not the patch that makes a man. It's a man that makes the patch, and always stay true. And one lesson I was learned, and it really made me a lot better, was you're always a striker or you're always a prospect. You know, it's easy to get it, but it's harder to keep it. You know, so if you keep your mentality as a striker or being prospect, and you remember, you know, and you keep up and keep doing things, that means you're an asset, and you appreciate it, and you have to want to be there. You're not there because you have to be. And once you get that pass, doesn't mean you back off. You have to keep pushing forward, and you have to show people and lead them. And when the next striker comes on, you show him and spend time with him and get him prepared, because that's the future of a club. That's the legacy. The guys, supporters, strikers, prospects, that's what's coming up this year. So you need to put your time with them and teach them everything you know. So one of the best things was, I was told that you never stop being a striker or a prospect. You know, if I go in the bathroom, use the bathroom, I take the brush out and clean the toilet. You know, if I see a dish there, I'll clean it. If I'm sitting around, I'll go behind the bar. Hey, would you like a drink? Would you like that? And I still do that to this day. I help people. I communicate, and it was what that was part was ingrained in me. You know.
Did people treat you different once you got a patch around the
Yes, they
town
did.
and things?
Yeah, they did. They did. Yeah. And I didn't like that. I didn't like that because they didn't treat me like that when I was prospecting or striking. So I took that as fake, and I don't like fake.
Yeah.
You know, like, oh, he's coming. Like, who am I? I'm a member like you, right?
You're the same
But
guy when you had the striker patch on,
oh
right?
yeah, they wouldn't give you 2 cents, like, and now all of a sudden it's like, oh hey, what's going on? And I did not like that. So that's what always made me. If I go somewhere, if I go to a clubhouse anywhere, and there's strikers or prospects, I actually put a lot of time in with them because I want them to know that it's like, they are something. They are important to every club, and they're important for the future of everything. So if you treat them with some respect and dignity, they're going to continue that on. And then, they're not going to keep being the prick, as I per se, or the mean guy with the patch on, sitting with his helmet on with the mad face, right? I don't like that. Like, just be real, be you. Don't change, right?
Did you see, was there ever people that would come around and try to act like they put this patch on and they're a different person?
1,000 times, man. It's like they put it on, and then all of a sudden they grew 9 feet tall, bulletproof, and all this shit. Like, what's wrong with you, man? You didn't act like that yesterday, and the night you put a patch on. So what? You're tough now? Like that's not a good. So I don't like that. And people who do that to me are weak. And why do you want somebody around if you can't be real and be yourself, or you pretend to be something else? So that means you're going to talk to me and try to build my friendship and brothership with me, but you're being fake. Fuck that. Get going. I don't like that.
What about the police? Did the police ever mess with you guys once you
Oh, well,
started
yeah,
to?
we don't have a very yeah, they're they don't like me down here. Me generally at all. Right? It's not good. But I brought that on myself, right?
Your reputation, right? It follows you around.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, when you guys are out, when you were out in Bacchus, right? Did the police follow you around? Did they pull you guys over all the time?
All the time.
Can you walk
Yeah.
me through a situation?
Pardon?
Can you walk me through a situation?
Oh man, they're always around. Like one time we were going to PEI, and or no, we were going up Albert County in New Brunswick. And the guys, so I just started a program with Hants County down here, and they've never had a problem on a run, or none of them been pulled over. So I was saying to them guys, and like I said, you guys have much problems like with cops or anything bothering you, anything? Like, no, we never have a problem. We're only going up New Brunswick, it'll be okay. Well, then they met me. So we go on the run. I got my I'm a hang around at the time for Bacchus, and we got pulled over, questioned, searched, you name it. They took my bike, so I had to get a drive then. They harassed everybody. They tried to say I didn't have insurance, and I did. And then I gave the cop my information, and then he come back. He goes, "You didn't give me your insurance." I'm like, "Yes, I did." He's like, "No, you didn't." I'm like, "Yes, I did." I said, "I gave you my insurance." He's like, "No, I said, "Man, I gave you my insurance." I said, "Anyway, I'm not playing this game. I guess I don't have insurance." Oh, well, we're taking your bike. I'm like, "What?" So I called the insurance people and gave him the VIN and everything. And the cop walks away, and then he comes back. I'm like, "Hey, they want to talk to you." He goes, "I don't have to talk to them." He goes, "I'm not talking to them. You don't have your papers." They took my bike. So I had to get a drive. So then we get up to Albert County, and I'm in the vehicle, in the chase truck, and then they pull us out and search us all right there again. So then the guys who got me around the club, who didn't know me too well, now they figured out, okay, fuck, now we got one of these guys, right? You know what I mean? Yeah. So it was all right.
Bullseye on him. You're the guy with the bullseye on him.
Absolutely. Down here, yes, I am. Yeah.
Was there a lot of people in this club at the time?
Bacchus, they're a very large club. Yeah, there's a lot of people. Man, they're all through Ontario, all through New Brunswick, Nova Scotia, Newfoundland. Like, they're a well-established club, but they're a very good club. Like, they're respectable guys, and My time in that club was great, but and when I was there, I didn't get asked to do anything stupid. Like I didn't get, well, nobody would ask me anything anyway because I was a hothead. I'm still a hothead, but I'm doing better. I just don't like, I don't like lies. I don't like people disrespecting people, and I don't let anybody get bullied or pushed into something they don't like to do. I will fight to the death for somebody who is being, I don't like that. And I won't lie. I won't lie at all. Guys can say whatever they want. I will not lie or lie to the guys that I'm with. I don't lie because lies can cause a lot of pain.
And people lie more to cover up more lies, and it just
snowball, right? My old man always told me every bad person on this earth starts out being a liar. But if somebody comes to you and tells you the truth about something, no matter what it is, you have to respect that they told you that truth. So if it upsets you, walk away. But you have to respect that person. You got to try any best way to figure that out because they told you the damn truth. They didn't lie to you.
A lot of people don't like me because I tell the truth. They don't like me.
Well, there's the truth. It's not to tell the truth. Like in court, you're not going to tell the truth, stuff like that.
No. But the truth hurts, man. Truth hurts sometimes, right?
But I'm not like I don't lie to my brothers or anybody I love or family. I don't have friends. I have family. Like if you're my friend, you're family, and that's good thing and bad thing. Like I got put away a lot of times for that, but and I got used a lot of times about it. But when I tell somebody I got them,
Because sometimes you find out that you're their friend and they're not your friend, right?
That happens a lot, right? Not everybody your friend is your friend. Not every it's you don't gotta look out for your enemies, you gotta look out for the people beside you half the time. I found that out hard. I found that out big time. And I get the stuff I've been through all the time in jail and everything else. I still have a hard time letting people get close to me. So if somebody can get close to me, I really cherish that. And I don't let money I will not let money get in between. I call it family, in between a family ship. I just don't. Money to me is not worth anything besides giving to the government.
Where does your life go from there? With Bacchus?
So I ended up going to jail. I went to jail for wasn't mine. I took the rap for it, which is whatever, of course. So I went in.
Those charges up there are pretty bad, though, right?
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they don't like that, right? Like it's up here is a serious problem, so they try to teach you a lesson, but it's hard to teach somebody a lesson who's as hard-headed as I am, right? So I went to jail for that for the first time. That was 2012. And I got out in 15. And I was out, I think, for a week. I went back. And then I got back out again. And at that time, I had some falling out with the club because I felt like they should have been there more, like been there for me more. And I didn't feel like, like I had a son and a daughter, and nobody went and took my son to like monster trucks or, called them during Christmas and see if they had a Christmas tree. Maybe they needed the lawn cut. Maybe they needed the garbage taken out. Maybe my son just wanted some time with a man. Like I felt like they weren't there, like wouldn't do what I did. So I was still like young and hot-headed and full of piss and vinegar then. So I left. And then I go back to jail.
Do you lay your pats on the table, or do you when you go to prison, do you not have your pats?
Usually every time I went to prison, I was raided, so I didn't have much.
They would just take it, right?
Yeah, they take my stuff. Yeah, they take it. Yeah, but so when I went to leave, when I was Bacchus, when I got out, I went to the house and sat down and said, "This is my reasons for leaving." Right. But even though I was torturing them for, I think, 3 months, I had a problem with one guy. He did something I really didn't like. And I was calling him for 3 months before I got out. I would call him up on the phone and say, "Hi, I, David James Bishop, July 27, 1982, are going to come there today, get out and punch you the fuck out." Right? Just being an asshole, right? And after a month or two of that, he's just like, I'm not entertaining your conversation anymore. Like, you know, so yeah, I did that.
Is that why you went back?
I think so, yeah.
You kept your word though, right?
I do my best to keep that, unless something drastically happens. But if I say something, I'll do it. But I was young and pissed off then. So, but yeah, the day I got out, I got my bike dropped off Spring Hill Institution, federal institution, and I rode my bike out of there. I went to the parole office. I left the parole office, and I had 4 buddies meet me there, and I went to the clubhouse, and I caught them.
Everything's good now, right?
Oh yeah, it was great now. Yeah.
But you still want to be involved with motorcycle clubs at the time, right?
Oh yeah, I still did. Yeah.
So where do you go from there?
I went to Gatekeepers. They were a support club for 81.
And was that experience different from the Bacchus experience?
Oh yeah, it was really experience. Yeah, because there was a lot of the guys I grew up with, like younger guys, more guys that are orangutans like me. Just it was
rowdy
awesome.
bunch, like a more rowdy bunch.
Yeah, it was actually when we were Gatekeepers, man. It was a great time. We were right in Halifax. Like I was always involved with the bar scene and bouncing and doing security and stuff and private security, all that stuff. So we always had the clubhouse was always hopping, man, like always hopping. And that's what caused my first divorce, because I was always at the clubhouse or in jail, and I was club, like club, anything for the club, and I just ended up going to jail all the time. For my faults, though, not forever the club. Like it was my faults going in. Right?
Did you ever feel like you had to carry yourself a certain way because you wore a patch?